On slide 1, our eye-catching title, Slide Beyond the Stage Using Google Arts for Art Exam Teaching, kicks off our innovation competition pitch with energy and originality. We blended stunning high-definition classic artworks with sleek modern digital layouts to grab judges' attention right away. As frontline art exam teachers, we all know the old troubles: bulky reference books with blurry details, not enough premium masterpieces for students to study composition and color. That's exactly why we came up with this creative solution. We bring Google Arts and Culture into daily art exam classes as a zero-cost, all-in-one digital art resource library. This opening slide perfectly showcases our fresh tech-aided teaching idea, lays out the classroom pain points we're determined to fix, and draws judges in to explore our full practical teaching innovation journey together.
Now we are looking at our table of contents slide. We have organized our whole presentation into 6 clear sections. We will start with the existing challenges and educational vision, then explain the TPACK theoretical framework, introduce Google Arts and Culture as our core teaching tool, demonstrate our practical teaching design, share the final teaching effects, and lastly, talk about future improvement and development. This clear structure can help you easily follow our complete teaching innovation logic.
Hello everyone and welcome to my presentation. Today I'm going to talk about how we can revolutionize art exam teaching with Google Arts and Culture. Let's start with Part 1, Introduction. In this section, I will illustrate the widespread challenges existing in traditional art training, as well as our vision of educational transformation empowered by digital technology. This part sets a clear background foundation for our later discussion of practical solutions and real classroom cases. Before we dive into our solution, we need to identify the core challenge faced by art exam teaching: the lack of high-quality art resources. This problem mainly manifests in 3 aspects. First, traditional printed albums and ordinary digital pictures lack fine details. Students cannot observe the brushstrokes and textures of masterpieces clearly, which greatly hinders the cultivation of their observation skills. Second, physical museums are far away and come with many access restrictions. Most students have no chance to view original artworks, resulting in unbalanced distribution of educational resources. Third, printed art books are static. Unlike digital tools, they do not support zooming or side-by-side artwork comparison, which limits in-depth learning. As shown in the picture on the right, the shortage of art resources in daily training directly slows down students' progress in composition, color matching, and painting techniques. Before we dive deep into how technology can transform art teaching, I'd like to briefly share my teaching background. I have over 6 years of experience teaching high school students preparing for art college entrance exams, working at a professional art studio in Zhengzhou. My core teaching focuses on 3 key areas: laying a solid foundation in sketching, color painting, and composition, targeted exam skill training, and cultivating students' aesthetic judgment and creative thinking. Meanwhile, I actively integrate digital tools into daily classes. For example, I use phone screencasting to demonstrate painting live, and leverage high-definition scanning plus AI evaluation systems to deliver objective, precise feedback for students' artworks. All these real classroom experiences form the practical basis of my following sharing. Next, let me talk about my teaching vision: upgrading traditional art education with digital tools. It has 3 key aims. First, we use Google Arts and Culture's huge art collections to fix the lack of high-quality learning materials for students. Second, we improve students' core exam skills: composition, color matching, and observation. Third, this free, easy-to-use tool helps all teachers carry out better art education. To sum up, I will introduce a new digital teaching method for art exam training and open a new age of online art learning. Now that we've covered the challenges in teaching vision, let's move to Part 2, the theoretical foundation of our project. We will focus on the TPACK framework, a vital educational model. It explains the links among technology, pedagogy, and subject knowledge, which serves as our core theory for tech-integrated art teaching. We will break down this framework in detail to lay solid theoretical support for our later practical teaching cases. Next, let's dive into our core theoretical support, the TPACK framework. What exactly is TPACK? Simply put, it is a knowledge framework guiding teachers to combine technology with teaching properly. It does not mean using digital tools alone, but the integration of technology, pedagogy, and subject content. TPACK consists of three core components. First, content knowledge, what we teach, including core art concepts and drawing skills. Second, pedagogical knowledge, how we teach, covering teaching methods, class management, and assessment plans. Third, technological knowledge, the digital tools we adopt to boost students' learning. As shown at the bottom of the slide, effective tech integration lies at the intersection of these three elements. This is the key point we will discuss later. To deliver effective art teaching, we need to integrate three core knowledge areas. First, content knowledge, what we teach. For art exam training, it covers core courses like sketching, watercolor, and composition, plus official marking criteria. Second, pedagogical knowledge, how we teach. We use tiered teaching and one-on-one tutoring to suit students of different levels. Third, technological knowledge, the digital tools we use. I cast drawing demos via phone screens and analyze students' works objectively with professional scanning scoring systems. The photo on the right shows my art studio, where we combine all three types of knowledge and put theory into real classroom practice. Next, let's focus on the core of TPACK, the overlapping zones of the three knowledge types, which form the ability of tech-integrated teaching. First, PCK, pedagogical content knowledge. It focuses on transferring professional art knowledge to students with proper teaching strategies. When teaching sketch, light, and shadow, I arrange progressive exercises from basic geometry to portraits and make personalized correction plans for learners. Second, TCK, technological content knowledge. It means using digital tools to reshape art teaching content. Screen projection makes abstract painting skills visible. Scanning systems can quantify vague problems like uneven color layers into clear data. Third, TPK, technological pedagogical knowledge. It refers to picking suitable digital tools to improve teaching methods. Screencasting replaces blackboard demos so every student can observe details. Automatic scanning systems make artwork evaluation more objective than manual grading. The combination of these three areas is the key to efficient modern art exam teaching. Next, let's look at our core theory, the TPACK framework. TPACK is the dynamic integration of technology, pedagogy, and subject content, rather than a simple combination. I will demonstrate it through our real teaching workflow. First, planning. We design teaching tasks based on art exam content and layered teaching strategies. Second, demonstration. We use screen projection to present painting skills clearly. Third, creation and evaluation. With professional scanning tools, we analyze students' composition and color performance with precise data. Finally, personalized guidance. We combine professional knowledge, technical data, and students' learning conditions to deliver targeted feedback. This complete process fully embodies the effective integration of TPACK in art exam teaching. Why do I choose Google Arts and Culture? First, it is a free nonprofit global art portal cooperating with thousands of museums worldwide. It acts as a massive digital library, breaking geographical limits and bringing masterpieces from the Louvre, the Met, and other top galleries straight into our art classrooms. Second, it delivers great educational value for art exam training. It provides abundant, high-quality art resources and interactive learning modes. By analyzing masterpieces, students can greatly improve their aesthetic taste. All in all, this powerful free tool perfectly helps us upgrade our art teaching. Now let's move to part 3, the game-changing core of my sharing, Google Arts and Culture. In this section, I will introduce its powerful functions and unique educational values. As a high-quality digital art resource library, this platform perfectly solves the shortage of fine art reference materials in traditional teaching. It greatly optimizes our teaching process and truly empowers digital art exam education. Next, 3 key educational functions of Google Arts and Culture. First, Ultra HD Zoom transforms students' observation. With Van Gogh's Sunflowers, learners view fine brushstrokes and textures unavailable in printed art books. Next, let's check its other practical features for art teaching. First, themed collections sort artworks by style, artist, and topic, making it easy to find references for Impressionism, color theory, and other lessons. Second, every artwork comes with detailed background information about artists and history, helping students understand the story behind paintings. Most importantly, the platform is totally free and easy to use. All students can access world-class art resources equally, regardless of school budgets. Next, I will share a simple 5-step classroom guide for using Google Arts and Culture. First, open the official website. Second, get familiar with the interface and explore museum collections. Third, search for specific artists, styles, or themed art resources. Fourth, click on any artwork to enter full-screen mode and zoom in to study brushstrokes and details. Finally, capture high-definition images for teaching slides, handouts, and student assignments. This simple and efficient workflow greatly enriches our art teaching resources. It offers ultra-fine details for students to study brushstrokes and textures, sharpening their observation. It covers all art periods and styles to build students' comprehensive art knowledge. It's totally free and easy to access, realizing equal art education. Interactive comparison tools make learning active and fun. Besides, it saves plenty of time for teachers to find high-quality reference pictures. Now we move to Part 4, Theory into Practice. I will show how I put these ideas into a complete tech-integrated teaching model. We will see how theory guides daily lessons and how digital tools improve students' core art skills. To effectively integrate technology like Google Arts and Culture into teaching, I believe modern art educators must embrace multiple roles. This slide outlines 7 key roles I play in practice. First, as a learner, I continuously update my knowledge. Second, as a leader, I set clear goals for students. I also model responsible tech use as a digital citizen. Additionally, I act as a collaborator, curriculum designer, facilitator, and data analyst. These 7 roles form a complete teaching cycle, ensuring technology truly serves our educational goals and drives student progress. I will demonstrate how technology integrates into daily teaching through a 5-step teaching cycle. First, inspiration and guidance. I use Google Arts and Culture to display high-definition masterpieces, analyzing their color and composition to set artistic standards for students. Second, live demonstration. I share real-time painting processes through screencasting, making skills clear and straightforward. Third, student practice. Students create works inspired by masterpieces, while I provide one-on-one guidance. Fourth, digital evaluation. Intelligent systems scan artworks and generate objective data on techniques and composition. Finally, feedback and improvement. Combining professional experience and data analysis, I offer personalized suggestions and adjust future teaching plans. This complete cycle makes technology fully serve high-efficiency art education. This teaching case focuses on color theory. Our goal is to help students use warm and cool colors to create depth and atmosphere. In practice, we follow the TPACK model. First, with technical tools and color knowledge, we select masterworks from Rothko and Mondrian as high-quality teaching examples. Then, with effective teaching methods, we use the platform's comparison tool to guide students in analyzing different tonal emotions. Finally, students imitate master color palettes to complete creative practice. In this way, abstract color theory becomes vivid and practical experience, helping students truly master color application. Next, I will present a teaching case on core composition skills. Our target is to help students understand and apply composition rules, such as the rule of thirds and leading lines. Based on the TPACK framework, we use Google Arts and Culture as our technical tool, combined with professional composition knowledge. Students analyze classic masterpieces, including Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring and Da Vinci's The Last Supper. With targeted teaching methods, students zoom in on artworks to deeply study masters' composition techniques. Ultimately, students learn to critically analyze painting composition and skillfully apply these principles to their own creations. Now we move to Part 5, Outcomes and Impact. This section focuses on the practical changes brought by our innovative teaching model. We will see how technology empowers students' core artistic abilities while greatly improving teachers' teaching efficiency and professional development. First, by observing ultra-detailed masterworks, students develop sharper observation skills and achieve higher accuracy in painting. Second, exposure to diverse global art styles enriches their visual vocabulary, allowing for more diverse and creative artistic expression. Third, continuous analysis of classic artworks improves students' aesthetic judgment. Their understanding of composition and color harmony fully meets professional examination standards. These improvements are exactly the core goals of our art teaching. Besides improving teaching efficiency, technology also plays a key role in promoting educational equity. On this slide, we will look at how Google Arts and Culture helps democratize access to world-class art resources. First, it provides students in remote or underfunded areas with free access to leading museums and art collections around the world. Second, exposure to art from different cultures helps students develop a broader global perspective. Finally, this free and powerful platform supports educators and makes high-quality art education more accessible to everyone. In Chapter 6, we will summarize the key points discussed today and look ahead to future developments. We will focus on how art, pedagogy, and technology can work together to create meaningful innovation in art education. We hope this final section provides new ideas and inspiration for your teaching and learning. As we come to the end of our presentation, let's briefly review the key points. First, we identified a major challenge in traditional art education: the limited access to high-quality art resources. Next, we introduced a solution: Google Arts and Culture, a free digital platform with a vast collection of artworks from around the world. We also discussed the TPACK framework, which provides a practical guide for integrating technology into teaching. Most importantly, this approach improves students' observation skills, empowers educators, and promotes educational equity. Looking ahead, artificial intelligence will bring even more opportunities to art education. We can expect AI-powered art analysis, immersive VR learning experiences, and personalized learning pathways tailored to each student. As technology continues to evolve, it will keep inspiring innovation in art education. The intersection of technology and art. The intersection of technology and art. This brings my presentation to an end. Finally, I would like to leave you with a call to action. Let us embrace the digital transformation of art education together. By using powerful tools like Google Arts and Culture, we can break down barriers to art resources and make high-quality art education accessible to everyone. Thank you very much for your time and attention.